And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Hello Shola, how are you? Everybody, never forget, trading is a learnable skill. Also never forget that you are going to graduate from this course, right? And today we have rules for trading the original Fibonacci, everybody. So recap. Okay, before we move forward, we are using the original Fibonacci to number one, determine trend direction. Number two, we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. And the last thing we need to identify is what zone are the Fibonacci's. And we had Canada news, right? We just had Canadian news. And the contrarian, we are using the contrarian to trade the retracements and to find the C of the original Fibonacci. Now let's open, everybody, Canada CHF, right? We're going to look at Canada CHF and then we're going to look at NZD CAD and see how we could make some money, right? Alright. Canada CHF first monthly chart. We don't have any Fibonacci's. If you can see, everybody, the market is at the lower band, right? So no Fibonacci on Canada CHF. Now we have Canada CHF on the weekly chart. It's too soon. Market's moving up, too soon. Now we have Canada CHF daily chart, and on the daily we can draw some Fibonacci's, the ABCDs, right? As you can see, the market is almost at the extension. Alright, and talking about Canada CHF 4-hour chart, let's see where is the lowest low. This is the low. High to low, high to low, high to low. This would be the first Fibonacci sequence. And the market hit the extension. Green goes to green. This would be the second one. And now this is the candle of the news, right? It's moving up. So this is one, no contrarians. Now let's go and check NZD CAD, right? Let's check NZD CAD, everybody, give me a second. Monthly, daily is going to be in here, weekly is going to be down in here. So monthly chart, right, out. Everybody, this is the monthly chart. So we have our original Fibonacci is down, our contrarian is up, right? We have the projected sub the extension up in here. The news was good for Canada. This is now the weekly chart. We have the ABCDs and you can see the market still falling, right? We have falling. This is the, and therefore we are going to start to talk about today. Take a screenshot of this, everybody. The Fibonacci of the confirmation. Wow, right? We use the Fibonacci of the confirmation, number one, to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C. Wow. Okay. Shola and everybody else, take a screenshot, photo, and type in the chat done. And everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Camera next week, yes sir. Type in the chat done, everybody. Once you've done taking the photo, screenshot, okay, on your computer, maybe cell phone, whatever. Yeah, just give it a second. Alright, and where are the comments? Comments. Restore chat. I need to... Alright, chat, where is the chat? I'm not seeing the chat. There you go, this is the chat. Clara says done. Alright. Clara says done. Alright everybody, so this is NZDCAD weekly chart, and do we agree that our best entry was in here, everybody? Circle. Everybody, do we agree? Type in the chat, yes or no. Do we agree that our best entry was at the circle, counter trend line break, bearish candlestick formations, right? And a confirmed C. This was a high probability entry. Shola is asking, how do we make 4 interface on one screen on Ducascopy? Shola, you've been asking this question for 2 months, right? Nobody helped you? I'm starting to think that something wrong with your computer, Shola. How to save charts? Nobody helped you, Shola. How to save charts? How to make 4 interface? I'm going to go open class here. Give it a second. Alright, Shola, so I have no charts, right? Okay, I'm going to open a chart. Okay, and then I'm going to open 4 charts, right? 1 more, 2, 4. Do you see the 4 charts, Shola? I have 4 charts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Alright. Now I'm going to left click and I'm going to move it. Can you see that it's something is happening with the screen? It's giving you green vertical lines, rectangles. So I'm moving it and I'm going to put it on the right. And then I'm going to click on the next one and I'm going to move it here again. And I'm going to click on the next one and I'm going to move it down in here. Everybody, anything and everything you have a challenge, you can write to Ducascopy, alright? Write your representative, the manager, they're going to help you. Alright. Back to NZDCAD. So we use the Fibonacci of the confirmation to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C. Okay? NZDCAD weekly chart. Everybody look at the original Fibonacci. So, but we are down here right now. If I put my stop loss above the A, which is the rule how to trade the original Fibonacci, can I take this trade, everybody, like this? Right now? The entry should be here, but I traveled or I was sleeping. This could be the 1 hour chart too. I was at the job, whatever, you know, and I missed the entry at the C. Here is the question. Can I enter right now? Type in the chat, everybody, yes or no. Boss, you can actually right click and then select tile and the number of tiles. Shola, talk to Ernesto, see? Ernesto knows how to do those things. Shola, connect with Ernesto. Everybody, can I trade the original Fibonacci right now? NZD CAD weekly chart, yes or no? What do you think, everybody? Can I trade? Yeah, don't worry. Everybody type in the chat. Can I enter the weekly chart right now? Yes, you can. Look at risk reward. If I short the market right now and put the stop loss above the A, which is the correct place, and take profit at the green, the D extension, okay, sir, is it on Skype? No. Ernesto is not on Skype, not yet. But I'm going to put it later, okay? So, no. Everybody, don't do this. No, you cannot enter this trade. Okay? Why not, boss? Because you are risking more than you are making. It's that simple. Don't enter this trade. Remember, oh, but it's on the weekly. Your mindset. The same thing. You do one thing the same way you do everything. If you are in a habit of risking more than you are making, you are going to do this on the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart. But we have a solution. The Fibonacci of the confirmation. Everybody. Now, what is the Fibonacci of the confirmation? Fibonacci of the confirmation is nothing more than a sub Fibonacci that goes in the same direction. Alright? So I'm going to delete it for the time being, the contrarian. Alright? Still valid, sub A, sub B, sub C. Alright? Still valid. And so this is the C. And we are going to name our Fibonacci of the confirmation sub A. I'm going to color code in green. Why not, right? Sub A. And I'm going to clone. And again, you can name it 1, 2, 3, 4. Sub B. Clone, double click, sub C, clone, double click, and sub D. Alright? Now, where to start the Fibonacci of the confirmation? From the C. Alright? So we are going to zoom in. We're going to zoom in, make it bigger. Alright? And same rules apply. I need to find the first high and the first low. Going to connect those two. Edit levels is going to be the original Fibonacci, and I'm going to make it like thinner. Alright, so this is my sub A, this is my sub B, this is my sub C, and because blue went to blue, blue goes to blue, now down in here is my sub D. Just double check if the market, no, it did not touch. And we know what to do. Sub A goes to sub C, and sub B goes to sub D. So sub A goes to sub C, and our sub B goes to sub D. Alright? So you have a new Fibonacci sequence. This is the projected sub D. This is our take profit, everybody. See, can you make some money like this, everybody? Is this that difficult? Everybody, is this that difficult? Then it is fair to say we can use the confirmation Fibonacci to trade inside the original Fibonacci when the risk reward from original Fibonacci is bad, but there is still room for a trade in the same direction. Yes, correct. Alright, everybody? But remember, so far, you know, this is still active, the contrarian. Okay. So, lastly, your charts are going to look like this, everybody. Your charts are going to look like this. Sub A, sub B, sub C is down in here, sub D is up in here. Now you have a complete chart talking about the Fibonacci's. You have the original pointing down, still valid. You have the contrarian pushing up, still valid. The market didn't break, sub A. And now you have the Fibonacci of the confirmation pushing down. Alright? Now let's see what happened on the daily chart. See, everybody? Where was our entry at the C? Give it a second. This is our C up in here. So our best entry was up in here, right? But we are here right now. Right, everybody? So Elvis has left the building, the train has left the station. In here. Alright? So we cannot read anymore the original one. Why not? This is the risk. And if we copy, clone, whoops. Clone. So this will be the example, right? This one and 1:1 risk reward ratio, no good, right? No good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go at the C. Remember how to chart correctly the Fibonacci of the confirmation. We start from the C. This is the rule. Alright? And one more time, it's going to be 20, green because it goes in the same direction. It's going to be sub A, right? And then we're going to clone. This is going to be sub B, and then we're going to clone, is going to be sub C, and then we're going to clone, and this is going to be sub D. We need to find high to low. Same rules apply. Remember everybody, exactly the same rules apply. Original Fibonacci, there you go. Sub A, sub B, sub C, green goes to green. Right, so this was the first sequence talking about the Fibonacci of the conformation. This is now the second sequence. Sub A goes to sub C, sub B goes to sub D, and now the second time the market hit the red, so red goes to red, and this is the red, this is the red, and not sure about this one. Alright, didn't hit, so it's going to be the next one. This is then the low, right? Now again, sub A goes to sub C, sub B goes to sub D. 1, 2, now this is the third time. We are just monitoring the market, and finally everybody, the market just hit our sub D extension. Can you see it, everybody? Hello Julius, how are you? Everybody, can you, so here's the question, right? Can you do this? Can you do this, everybody? Is this that difficult? Can you do this? Can you put the stop loss in the correct place? Can you enter at the C? Can you find out the original C? Can you find the confirmed C, everybody? Can you do this? Fibonacci as a tradable pattern has an edge. See, everybody, if you would just trade the daily, whatever, or original one, or the Fibonacci, the confirmation, right? And by the way, the market took out the contrarian. Can you do this? There is no entry right now on the daily. Must wait for retracement and new confirmation. Yes, sir. Julius, yes, I can do it. Julius, are you saving the money to get back to the Forex course too? Julius, did you find a job? Everybody, the Forex course 202, the money phase is not for free. Save your money. Still confused with these sub ones? Everybody, if this is confusing, just trade the original one, alright? Make sense, everybody? If it's too messy, you know, oh, I don't understand the contrarian and I don't understand the confirmation, just trade the original one. Ends the cat 2-hour chart. Alright, so this is the 2-hour chart. Now, one more time. NZD 2-hour chart, everybody. Our entry our best entry was or up in here or down in here. The market broke the counter trend line, or somewhere in here, right? But we are in here right now. We were in here, right? So what can we do? We can check and apply and draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation. I need to find the C, and this would be the first one. This would be blue goes to blue, but it was the second one, the Fibonacci of the confirmation. We would be stopped out on the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the 2-hour chart up in here. So start again in here, green goes to green, start again in here, and we would be stopped out again on the Fibonacci of the confirmation in here. So need to redo. This would be one. Blue red goes to blue red, so this would be the second one. And Fibonacci of the confirmation, green, we need to find the low. This would be the second one. Fibonacci of the confirmation, 1, 2, and 3. Somebody's asking, boss, why are we stopped out that many times? I've been telling you, everybody, the smaller the time frame, the more noise is there. Make sense, everybody? The smaller the time frame, the more noise is going to get. You are not stopped out on the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the weekly, you are not stopped out on the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the daily, but you are going to be stopped out sometimes on the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Boss, is it correct to say that the daily and the weekly are safer? Absolutely yes. So it is everybody that has submitted the assignment. Shola, can you be more specific? What assignment are you talking about? Shola, would you be so kind and be more specific about what kind of assignment are we talking about? Yes, still falling down. And moving forward, the Fibonacci, the confirmation. We are using the Fibonacci, the confirmation to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C, and to confirm the extension from the original Fibonacci of the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. Here is the picture. Trading rules: until the extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original Fibonacci, you are entering trades with a probability 50-50 on the Fibonacci of the confirmation 2. Alright, everybody? If you can find a contrarian Fibonacci with the projected the extension above or below the A of the original Fibonacci, you are entering 80-25 probability trades. When you find the C, your stop loss should go above or below the A of the original Fibonacci, and you should profit take 10 to 100 pips above or below the D, meaning in front of the D. When you find the C, you should check the trend direction from the larger time frame and compare it to the lower time frame. Well, we just did this one, right? We have found our entry on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart daily, and we just checked it. Okay, the monthly is going down, original one. The weekly original one is down, and the Fibonacci of the confirmation is going down. We just checked the higher time frames. The daily Fibonacci is down, and the Fibonacci of the confirmation is down. So check on this one. Number 5, the last thing you need to do is to identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's. Rally, retracement, extension. Alright. Things to remember: the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. The Fibonacci is stronger than the trend line. You want to buy or sell the C and take profit at the D. You find the C using the contrarian Fibonacci. We've learned this, right? And we are in an extension when the market has found its C and the trend has shifted. The market broke the counter trend line break. The market has crowned. We are going to learn crowns in the future, and best scenario, of course, is all of these together. You can put your stop loss below or above the sub A, but bear in mind that the best place is always to go to the capital A of the original Fibonacci of the time frame. You said that remains one person. I deliver. Marshall is looking 2019. As far as I know, nobody worked in 2009. What about the 1.2 rule? Shola, as I said, when I'm back on from vacation, if Marshall is not going to, we are just going to start, alright, Shola? It's going to be you and Ernesto. Alright? We are just going to start. So Ernesto and Shola, we're going to start in August, alright? Alright, and one more. Now you have how to use the 3 Fibonaccis. Number 1, all rules apply to all Fibonaccis and all time frames. Number 2, every Fibonacci can have the contrarian and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the C of the contrarian Fibonacci? When comparing larger time frames and smaller time frames, is it possible that the contrarian Fibonacci on the larger time frame is the original and or the Fibonacci the confirmation on the smaller time frame? Number 4, in other words, the retracement of one could be the extension of the other. Clara, number 6 is for you. If things get complicated, the larger time frame controls the lower time frame. And number 7, to read only what you understand and what you are comfortable with. Okay? If you don't understand the contrarian Fibonacci, everybody, if you don't understand the Fibonacci of the confirmation, just go with the Fibonacci, the original one. Because you are going to forget all of this anyway, everybody. Shula says, okay, sir, I will get in touch again, Marshall, about, okay, August. And we have number 9. The retracement and the extension from the higher time frame are more relevant than the retracement and extensions from the smaller time frame, especially when the market, when the capital D on the larger time frame is hit. What does this mean? This means that daily here, 2 hour here, and here, and here. See everybody, the the original Fibonacci on the 2-hour chart and the confirmation there are both aligned, right? Okay, they're both aligned, but from the daily chart the market just hit the sub D from the Fibonacci of the confirmation. What does this mean? Many times you could have the daily Fibonacci, the market is going to fall down. It's just an example. Remember, this is the relationship from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. The market is going to fall on the daily and is going to hit the D extension. But on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, your D extension could be lower. When this happens, that the D extension on the smaller time frame is below the D extension on the higher time frame, be very careful, because the higher time frame Fibonacci's tends to start retracing again. Wow, right? Boss, can you repeat please? When the market hits the D extension on the higher time frame, be careful on the smaller time frame, because the higher time frame Fibonacci tends to start to retrace and reverse. Any questions so far? Everybody, any questions? And if you are like Clara, don't bother, just trade the original ones. Alright, everybody? This is the 2-hour chart. This is the Fibonacci, the confirmation. You don't get it, or you don't like it. Alright, everybody? If you're like Clara, oh, I don't understand the subs, you know, it's still not clear, or I simply don't like the subs, or it's difficult to understand, just go with the original ones. Wait for the market to hit the D extension, draw the new one, and wait for the next opportunity when it presents itself. Alright, everybody, if there are no questions, this is for today. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. This is FX Freedom.